to my horror, I found a bag of sencha sitting in the kitchen by the windowsill in the heat, and the bag wasn't even properly closed. Probably it's been lying there for months. Now I'm quite sure the sencha's gone bad, but I'm not one who wastes sencha. So today I'm gonna make it. We'll compare fresh leaves to old leaves, and we'll actually see what happens when sencha is neglected. Hi, I'm Yuki, I'm the founder of Tea Life, and here we break down Japanese tea so you can enjoy your next cup of tea even more. Okay, now let's start by looking at the tea leaves. The one on the left are the new tea leaves. These are freshly opened, and then the one on the right are the old ones. As you can see already, you can see slight differences in the tea leaves themselves. And take a look at the fresh one, the new one. You can see that it's a dark green, very shiny. It's very beautiful. It looks fantastic. Let's look at the old tea leaves. You can see slight differences. I'm not sure if this is evident through the camera, but I would point out two things. There's this reddish color, reddish brownish tint that's overall shading the tea leaves. And the second part is maybe there's a little bit less shine. So those are the two things I noticed here. Let's compare the smell now. We'll do the fresh leaves first. As many of you know, I think the scent of fresh leaves, fresh tea leaves, are one of the best things in the world. These are absolutely amazing. The umami and sweetness, those kind of linger in the aroma of the tea leaves. I'm sure that this will make great tea. It's a very clean and fresh smell, so very delicious. I can't wait to try this. Now let's try the old ones. It's hard to smell anything. It's noticeable that the smell has really decreased. The umami, the sweetness, they kind of disappeared. There might be some of it, but it's very, very low and it's hard to notice. But if I really try hard, I get some of the green tea notes, but I also get some like autumn leaves kind of thing. Yeah, I certainly get a little bit of the dead leaves. It's not rotten. It's certainly not as good as the fresh ones at all. I'm a bit worried about drinking this tea now. Okay, let's try brewing both. We're going to use the same parameters for brewing them. We'll use 70 degrees Celsius, and then we'll do a quick brew, 60 seconds each. I've infused both of the teas, and we'll compare the visuals and the aroma. It's actually very different, so let's take a look. The fresh tea, it's very beautiful. It's a uji tea, and uji tea has its unique light green look. It looks very beautiful, it looks fresh. And then on the other hand, this is also a uji tea, by the way. You can see that the old tea leaves, they look maybe a bit reddish. You can see it's a little bit reddish. The tint is different, definitely. Reddish or brownish color filter. Now let's see what this smells like. It's wonderful. I love the smell. It has a lift in the aroma because it's a hot brew, and you can smell the sweetness and the umami lingering from the smell of the tea itself. And you get the fresh notes as well. Very nice, very nice. Let's go on to the old tea leaves. See how this smells. It's very hard to tell. Well, say is the smell is extremely weak. It doesn't come across as anything that's bad. So you don't feel that it's like old leaves. You don't feel any of that. It's just very weak. The sweetness and the umami we had in the fresh one, you can't feel it at all. So if this was like 100, this would be like a 2 or 3 in terms of how much sweetness and umami you get from the scent. The smell feels very flat, and the fresh one smells very lively. Huge difference, huge difference. Now it's time to try and drink these teas. We'll start with the fresh one first. Cheers. Nice. I can drink this without hesitation. This is super delicious. You can taste the umami, the sweetness, the savoriness. There's the freshness. Great notes, classy notes. This is great sencha. Thank you very much. Delicious. Let's go on to the old one. Let's see how it goes. Again, not too much smell. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's completely changed. So you lose all the umami, you lose all the savoriness. You kind of lose the freshness as well. So overall, it's a very weak tea. It's almost like it's dead. It's not alive anymore. But you get this, it's kind of the notes that I smelt. Almost like autumn leaves. They're like dead leaves. You kind of sense that in the aftertaste of the tea now. So yeah, not nice. It certainly is a huge waste of quality sencha, that's for sure. Yeah, you can kind of almost tell that it used to be a good tea. What a waste, right? Oh man. Obviously, I like this one much better. So as a conclusion, what happened? It's completely changed. This old tea, despite it being a better quality tea in the first place, it lost all its aroma, its umami, its sweetness, its savoriness. It became extremely flat and stale. It felt like it lost its life. It's not from like 100% to 80%. It's not like that. It's more like 100% to 2% or 3%. It's completely reduced the qualities of the sencha. Such a disappointment, such a waste of great tea. Maybe you've had the experience of tasting green tea such as this because it's been sitting in your cupboard for a while. Don't think that's the taste of actual sencha. The sencha is much better. So the takeaway is actually really simple. You just want to make sure you store your teas very carefully. So keep it airtight, keep it away from sunlight, keep it in a cool space. All the basics you have to make sure. Another thing that kind of comes to mind is the fact that we have an advantage as an online shop because we're able to store the tea leaves in refrigerated conditions at all times. So this video just goes to show that the storage is really important and make sure you store them properly. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, you might like the next one, so please take a look.